What is going on, all my fellow nerds and geeks? So we have got a second edition of the Zanini box. So I know it's a purple envelope, not a box, but when you're sending pins, I mean, a box really is kind of overkill. But they contacted me and asked me to do a second box. This is the next month's box, and I got it a little bit early. And like I said, everything out front, I didn't pay for this. They sent it out to me, but they told me that I could be as critical as I wanted. And with the last box, there was really not much to criticize. It's actually a pretty good box. I want to make sure I get all the info to you guys. So basically, there's 4 plans. Plan 1, 3 exclusive pins every month for $7.99. That's actually a really good deal when you break it down. A lot of my pins I collect, they range anywhere from $10 to $20 depending on size and rarity and all that kind of stuff. Shipping and all that. So this is $7.99. Plan number 2 has 4 pins and it's $9.99. Plan number 3 has 5 pins and it's $11.99. And then they have their 4th plan is actually a bi-monthly plan to save on people who are shipping international. And that's 10 pins for $23.99. They do have something where it's like movies, TV shows, games, cartoons, that kind of stuff. And then they're for plan number 2 and plan number 3, the let's see here. I want to make sure I get the right information out to you guys. So with the 4th pin theme of the plan number 2 is a collection, and then with the 5th pin in the plan number 3, it's also a collection. So let's get in here. Let's see what we got, and I will also show you. They've got a little spoiler card in there to kind of show what each one is with each plan. So the first one out is we have got Hitman. So I did actually play a little bit of Hitman when I was younger. One of the earlier Hitman games. I didn't get into much of the newer stuff. And I know there was like a movie, I think, maybe 2 movies. But another one you can tell right away who the character is. If you've played the game, you would know that that is, I think it's like Agent 47 or something. I forget exactly what his name is. So the next thing in the box is, oh, I grabbed 2 at once. And they're actually kind of similar themed. So this one is actually really cool. The movie is coming out soon, I believe, and that is Pennywise from It. And I believe that the volume 2 or chapter 2 or whatever is coming out pretty soon. So that's actually a really, really cool pin. I am a big fan of, I love the original It, but watching it as an adult, it's just not what it was when I was a kid. The new one, though, I did really like it, so I can't wait to see the part 2 or volume 2 or however they're doing it. And then the next one is the Joker, and this looks like this is the Joaquin Phoenix version of the Joker. I'm really interested to see how this plays out in this movie because it looks very interesting. And I don't like to say anything negative until I see it because everybody plays a little different. It's a really, I don't know. The story looks kind of odd. Joaquin Phoenix himself has played some very interesting characters. So, but it is still kind of a cool pin with the Joker. I'm pretty sure that's the Joaquin Phoenix version of the Joker. And next is, oh, this is a cool one. So this is a little before my time, but I know who it is, and I did watch some of these cartoons when I was younger, but this is Mighty Mouse. So that is a really cool little pin as well. So instantly recognizable character. Yeah, like I said, I watched a little bit when I was a kid, a little bit before my time, but still know exactly, I mean, you recognize that character right away. So really, really cool. So looks like the last one we've got in here is, so this must be the collection pin because it is G.I. Joe and it goes along with the other G.I. Joe that we got last time. And this is Duke. So really, really cool. I'm a big fan. I grew up watching G.I. Joe. So I am a huge fan of the G.I. Joe, and even with how small this pin is, you can still make out the detail. I know it might be hard for you guys to make it out, but it's amazing with how small that is, the kind of detail you get in it. So then we have the spoiler card. So let's take a look at what each thing was part of. So we got plan number 3 is what he sent me. And so plan number 1 was the Pennywise, Mighty Mouse, and Hitman. Then plan number 2, you get those 3 plus the Joker. And then for plan number 2, you get you get all 3 of those, then the Joker. And then for plan number 3, you get all 4 plus the Duke. So there's how they break down the plans. So I will post a link to their website in the description, and if you decide you want to give this a shot, go on there. You can use the code NerdSmithing to get an extra 10% off your first box. So I'm really excited about this because this is kind of my first like YouTube partnership type thing. So, and it's actually something that obviously I collect. So I'm not saying I'd put every one of those on my vest because I don't have a lot of room, so I gotta be kind of picky. But there has been a couple in each box. Like that Pennywise is really cool, and I still actually have my Spider-Man one here from the last box, which you can actually, if you become a member, ooh, I'm gonna drop it. If you become a member, you can actually go buy this one on their website for $7.99 for individual pins. So what happens is if you're a member, they actually put some up for individual sales for maybe if you miss some of the older boxes, you can go on there and pick those up. So there you go. That is the Zanini box. Like I said, they sent me the thing. Not much I can say as far as criticism goes. They all look really good. I'm definitely going to have to go with, I really like that Pennywise. I think that Pennywise is probably the best one this month. So, ooh, focus on him, not on me. So, really, really cool. That's definitely going to find a spot on my vest somewhere. So, that is it for the Zanini box. And don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at NerdSmithing. And as always, don't forget to stay awesome, people.